All right. So, people say that chicken noodle soup is good for the soul. Well, I think those people have never had good pizza. 10 years ago, pizza changed my life because 10 years ago, my family opened the doors to Cross-Eyed Cow Pizza on historic Route 66 in Oro Grande, presenting me with opportunities I could have never imagined, like being on the Ignite stage. So, after leaving my hometown and attending the University of Arkansas, I never thought I would miss this place as much as I did. I was homesick. I missed my family, my friends, my community, of course, but I just missed the desert. I missed the sunsets and the Joshua trees. And growing up, I've always had a passion for wellness and good food, and eating dinner with my family every night really gave a spotlight to that and what it can do for your body. Watching my mom prepare each meal for us was more than a family tradition. It was like a new adventure each night. Her experimenting with new, bold recipes and fresh ingredients, thus taking my newfound love for food and combining it with my passion for wellness and community. So how exactly can pizza be good for the soul? Well, pizza gives back. Shortly after opening our doors, we saw a deep necessity for community and growth in our area. The local shops came to us with an idea, and we began work on what is now the Oro Grande Roundup. The OG Roundup is an annual event that we put on with the help of our local shops in Cal Portland. It's a day filled with local vendors, vintage car shows, live music, games, prizes, cowboys, and so much more. This past year, we had over 75 classic car entries and over 40 vendors. And the money that we make from that event goes right back into the community. We've been able to give scholarships to local high school students, and this year it went into the beautification of our local post office building. The post office is like our city hall of the little town that we have. It's like the central watering hole. And Cynthia, the postmaster there, is like family, but not just to us, to the whole community. If we forget to pick up our mail or our packages, she'll just bring them to us at the restaurant. It's awesome. So speaking of family, I have somebody very special in the crowd here. This is my little brother, Roy, and he's taking the lead on this project. He's been researching native plants and indigenous irrigation techniques. He made me say that. In October of 2022, he purchased 5 acres of desert less than 10 miles away from the restaurant. He's grown into a passionate farmer, transforming his land and battling desertification, establishing native plants, erosion control projects, and creating a natural and self-sustainable habitat. His ambition is inspiring and has given me the opportunity to reflect on the beauty and the potential of my own backyard. He's also opened my eyes to a lot of other things, like the importance of locally sourced foods. Not only does it help our community, but the health benefits are just as important. Also, he has drilled into my family's head the importance of composting. I've always been environmentally conscious, so incorporating this composting at home and in the restaurant has been a great way for us to do our part. Working in a food service kitchen, waste is inevitable, so composting bins and compostable takeout containers are a great way for us to do our part. So I've always been passionate about my health, but clearly I love pizza. But let's get one thing straight. Pizza is not fast food. That could not be further from the truth. When my mom makes dinner for us every night, she stresses the importance of fresh, not frozen. And that was a focal point when we opened our doors. So starting with our dough, we use a simple recipe with fresh ingredients and we make it fresh multiple times each day. We also use top-tier cheeses, quality spices in our sauces. I mean, it's amazing. We want to put out food that we can feel good about serving and feel good about eating. Pizza is more than just dough, sauce, and cheese. This past March, I had the opportunity to be interviewed on Pizza Today's podcast called The Hot Slice. Gave me a platform to share my story with like-minded individuals. And later that month, I got to attend the Pizza Expo. Yeah, the Pizza Expo. It's an entire expo dedicated to pizza. Pizza makers, pizza lovers from all over the world come together to share ideas, tips, recipes, and so much more. So let me ask you, have you ever tried pickles on your pizza? Or what about fig and goat cheese? Or Korean barbecue? Or fresh arugula? Or spicy honey? And that is just the tip of the iceberg. This past year, over 3,000 people attended the Pizza Expo. And each year, I leave more informed and inspired than the previous. I consider everyone I work with at the Cow to be my Cow family. And I wish I could take them all with me to the Expo so they could bask in everything pizza has to offer. But this upcoming year, March 2024, I look forward to taking our very own pizza artist, Michael, to attend and compete in the International Dough Tossing Competition at the World Pizza Games. Yeah. The future is bright as I look towards working with local farms, creating seasonal recipes, keeping my family's dream alive, and furthering my message that pizza is in fact good for the soul. Thank you.